Hello everyone, my name is Khalid Al-Khalidi. I am part of Antibacterial door handles. We're going to explain our achievement and our process until now in the project. In this presentation, I'm going to explain two main things: the achievements and tracking the process of the research, and also the recommendation that I find them good ideas to add them in a later stage of this project. The achievements and the process. As a part of taking advantage of the time, because we have restricted time, one semester, to finish our minor and our research, we had prepared ourselves for the real experiments. When we get our materials and our stuff, so our work will be quicker and we'll have more effective work. So firstly, we use the chemical labs in Hazard University of Applied Science, and we use the international standard of antibacterial activities on plastic surfaces, and this takes for us a lot of time and effort. More or less takes more than 7 days. The second thing that we have done in this research project, preparing for extruding the composite materials. We have organized a lab day in Advanced University of Applied Science in Breda, and Mr. Potcher, who is the research specialist in the University of Bio-Based Building, he has helped us to facilitate us the lab and help us to mix new materials that he brought to us. So we have mixed the BLA and the denim together, and using the extruding machine there. We have used also three types of weighting of BLA and denim. We can say also ratio. So we then, after we have finished extruding these two, we have casting them by using the machine that is available also in the same lab, and we have created sheets or 5 times 5 millimeter for the chemical test that we are going to apply it after we get our material. And also for the casting and extruding the materials, we have, from this laboratory day, we have learned how to use these machines and control them, and it was very useful for us. And this lab and this laboratory will be useful for us to make our experience in the same lab for next weeks, and we hope it's going to be fine. Well, after we had finished from our research proposal report, we have concluded that we're going to use two types of composite materials, and that we think it is we think it is a good idea to use them and will be helpful. And we depend on the we choose them between the other choices that it is already in the research proposal. We depend on the cost of these materials. So after because we want them to be produced, so it should be, they should be valid. valid economically, and also very easy to manufacture. So we have choose BLA plus HAMS fibers to be composite, also BLA plus zinc. So these two composite materials, and we may also add some additives to these composite materials to enhance the ability of killing bacteria in our product. So we have ordered our materials from two companies, is the Ad Masters and also BioCoat, companies that they produce antibacterial additives. And so we already have the hemp fiber and BLA. Also we have also the zincs, and also we have these additives. So in this month we're going to execute our experiments, and we will see what is the results that is going to be what is going to be. Are they negative or positive results? Of course, there are some difficulties that we have confronted during our research. First of all, we have problems with some difficulties sometimes with receiving the labs, both in Hajjaj University of Applied Science and also in Abans in Breda, because this experience also is used by the lecturers and the students of these universities. So we have to organize ourselves and pick a day that suits us for our experiments, and also ordering the materials. The materials that we want are difficult to, or is very difficult to find a proper similar to our materials. So we have to pick up the company carefully, and also we need to check if this material is what we wanted for our project. So have to check for example the zinc, we needed powder, not as a metal, so and so on. So also the ordering of material, it takes time in order to deliver our materials in time. Also executing the experiments. The experiments are, because I am as a civil engineer, have difficulties to do these experiments because they are related to related to chemists, and also related to mechanical engineering. So I have to adapt myself in these two measures, and yeah, so on. And the next thing to deliver is carrying is also to do the actual test and bring up the results. And then after we finishing our experiments, we need to write the final report. And the case is that we have to hand in our report in this week, in the 7th of May, and it is only the concept report, but it is very soon, and we have I have lack of time, so we're going to ask our supervisor to give us some time in order to carry out our research and also our experiments, because it takes times. And so we try to adapt us in this month to finish our final report and bring up the results to our client. I have some recommendations to the research, to our research. Firstly, using antibacterial additives, as I explained before, because it will help us to enhance the ability of our materials and also will bring a very effective material to kill and resist the bacteria, and also make a model of the product. So in order to really test our product, I recommend to make a model of the door handle to test it mechanically, and also its ability to kill the bacteria in a real situation. For example, we put it in the corridor of our Azad University, where so many people and students can pass through it, and we ask them to try it many times, and we keep it for like for a week or 2 weeks, and then we can also see the results in a real situation.